recap video, and it's a festival special. So this is going to recap our class from the festival, which was on Tango, Foxtrot, Fusion, plus Monday evening's class, which was taught by Sarah and Tara on Soltadas. So in our workshop in the festival, this was workshop number 8, and it was held on Sunday at 12 o'clock.
Last one.
Last one. Well, somebody called Nick and Diana were in the other room teaching somebody there. We decided to teach Foxtrot and how to fusion it with Tango. So you must realise that within Tango music, the Foxtrot rhythm does appear, so you have things like what we use Foxtrot. But how can we fusion the two dances? How do we go from a very formal ballroom dance to the social, improvised, and lower class Argentine tango? So we discussed, first of all, the 4 ways of fusioning that we think of. One is dancing one form of dance to another dance's music. One is taking a technical element from one dance and applying it to another. The third is taking a move from one dance and applying it to another dance and seeing if you can do that same move in that dance. And the third is to be able to, the fourth is to be able to smoothly transition between the two dances, which obviously means that you need to be competent in both dances. So we started off, because most people wouldn't have done Foxtrot, talking about the ballroom hold of the leader standing up, shoulders back, forming a frame, follow a leaning back, a head position if you're going into a very ballroom style frame, or being more relaxed for social ballroom. We also had a help from Tara, our assistant teacher, throughout this workshop as well. We then looked at some of the key aspects of Foxtrot. So we actually started off from a side step, but then walking forward on the right, going forward for the heel, dipping into the knee, and then coming up onto the toes, dropping back down to the heel, so we get this classic rise and fall. We also talked about the timing of the slow, quick, slow, and through the quicks you're almost falling through it, you're gliding. Right, so from there what we did was take this concept and started applying it to the Argentine tango. So normally in tango people either dance up on their toes or grounded into the floor. But if you take the Foxtrot technique, you can actually move between the two. So if you go from a tango embrace to this side step, you can go down and you can go up, and you can emphasize those different timings. This music's also very good for dancing to Christmas songs as well. So that was taking technique from one dance, from Foxtrot, and applying it to your tango to create some more diversity and more tools in your repertoire for tango. Next up, we took a movement from Foxtrot. So this is called a weave. And the question is, can we actually lead this sort of pattern of steps in tango, and what would it be good for? So it's good for getting movement down the floor and getting up some momentum. So from tango, what we came up with was, first of all, leading on Basileo, coming through into Americana, one step forward for the leader, stepping to the right and to the side as the leader, taking the follower outside as we take 2 steps back as a leader, so that follower's taking 2 steps forward, and then into a side step. So this is basically leading the weave, but using tango technique, using the chest and using the movement from that. Normally, what you'll see in Foxtrot is if you've done all of this, the leader will then just go into some big sweeping poses. Can we do something similar with our tango from the end of the weave? So I'm just making sure I'm getting this angle of tango, so I've modified this slightly. But instead of going down and doing this big pose, we can actually just sink it down, look at each other, and we get this almost classic Argentine tango pose. So this is taking a move from one dance and moving it into another. So that's our third form of fusion. Finally, being able to transition between the two smoothly. So there's numerous type points where you can do this. So if we were dancing our formal foxtrot and we were going through this free, as we do this we can just adjust the embrace and we come into tango. Similarly, if we had done our weave in tango and we come into this tango pose, we can just adjust the embrace to come out, bring her up, and suddenly we are in foxtrot. So that's the fourth form of fusion. So that was what we covered in that class. So we hope you all enjoyed it. So on Monday, Sarah and Tara taught, and they basically taught a bit of the workshop number 3B, which was the introduction to Nova Tango, and took some of the Soltadas from that. So, slight problem, I didn't do all of Monday's class because I was still packing up the room. But,
I didn't do any of it.
well, I'll go through what the gist of this was. We started off with a cross, and then as the follower steps forward out of it, we're leading her down our open side, stepping back, and then we're going to pivot the follower into a side step and get a step back on the left leg. As you step back, I'm going to make sure my left leg is free so I can get a block there. And I've just turned it the wrong way, I just realised. So, let's try that again. So, we've got the cross, we use that to adjust the hand, she's stepping through, and she's stepping forward on the right, and she's turning here to step backwards. But as she steps back on the left, I'm going to put my foot behind her left foot, which means there's freedom there to twist my chest and get a gancho. And then to come out of this, we just reverse the motion with the hand, and she comes through into an option. So that was the first soltada. Otherwise, it's just a gancho, and I was wondering where the soltada was. The second soltada.
Talk about your arm.
Yeah, I did. Who needs arms for tango?
No, yeah.
Unless if you're doing colgadas, trying to lead the follower efficiently, you know, that's when you need your arms. The final soltada they taught, which was from forward ocho. As she's taken this pivot on the right hand side, you can lift the chest up so she can get into a boleo. And as she does that boleo, we can turn her to come back out. So I think that was the two forms of soltada that Tara and Sarah taught. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in another video very soon. Thank you for watching this Urban Tango Nights recap. If you like these videos, please subscribe to our channel by clicking the logo. You can find more of our class summaries down here and other videos of us dancing tango over here. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Meetup. Links are in the description below, and you can also subscribe to our newsletter using the link below.